This is David Mem of Lottodds. It is June 10th, 2023. Okay, I got a really good video for you today. I'm going to call this video, let's see here, pick three strategy practice number 13. Okay, I'm going to start talking about the past winners this week, which were awesome and huge. And next, I'm going to talk about a new double strategy, okay? That is a killer strategy. I think you guys are ready for this now. You had to learn some of the features. You had to learn the functionalities before I could show you this one because it takes a number of steps to implement it. But as long as you know all the features and how they work, it's simple. And it also could be implemented with mixed numbers. It's going to get you very few numbers very fast, easy. And you're going to win a lot and huge. It could get you huge wins with this, okay? And it'll allow you to absorb multiple losses and still win big. And then last, I'm going to talk about email alerts. A few of you have been asking me about that. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to talk about the wins this week. The biggest win was Daryl. He got off of my North Carolina alert was $10,500 he won. And two of the numbers that I had in my alert were purple, which is 166 and 366, which won. And you should know that by now what purple numbers stand for. We had other wins. I won 600. We got members who won, 600, 800. How much does this guy win? 75. And how much he win here? 300. And what's this win here? Let's see. 225. And this win, I think they just did that one. Hold on. Got another DC win. What was this? Oh, $600 win. So there was a mixture of low and high wins. Okay, and the biggest one was Daryl with $10,500. I could have won $3,000 yesterday. I've been just winning $600 ones. I could have won $3,000 yesterday, but where we're playing didn't have New Mexico, and my winning number for 3,000 was 288, which hit. But anyway, it is what it is. You get a lot of those. And we need to talk about in the video, you know, what you need to implement and your strategies when you implement strategies, how to be consistent and patient and money management and stuff like that. These are such important, you know, elements to winning constantly, okay? But anyway, the next subject I'm going to talk about is the new double strategy, which is a killer strategy. You're going to love this strategy because it's going to allow you to choose your numbers and very few of them, and you can constantly play those numbers without changing them until another double hits. That's right. If you know how we were doing it now, okay, when I was doing my alerts, I was updating the numbers all the time because I was playing with these past three winners here. And because a new winner comes up next, as you know, I would always have to change the numbers and stuff and change the color-coded numbers, the purple color-coded numbers. But I'm going to show you a way how you don't have to do that, okay? Now, this strategy, and you know exactly how we identify what states are overdue for a double, right? I don't have to go through that now. You can look at the past winners, past videos, and you could see how you can do that basically real quick. You see that no doubles hit within these 6 draws. That's an overdue double right there, or I should say due double. So this is what I want you to do for this strategy, okay? You already know how to pick what's overdue for the doubles, okay? So I want you to start going through these, and when you get to the first one that has a double overdue like Georgia, I want you to click the double like this, okay? What we are looking for is this. I'm going to show you. Oh, and don't forget to click the lowest winning digit from low to high. It changed them to box view. They go from low to high numbers. You need to do that to see the quick pick level and the hit and miss columns, okay? Now, when you isolate any pattern here, these two quick pick, the hit and miss level now refers to that isolated pattern. So in this case, it refers to this pattern here, the doubles. Now, as you know exactly here, when you have what we were working with on the default level 1 level here, when you see here, Right? Hit and miss. When you see front split or back, split back like that, these are wins. Win, win, win. Meaning the past three winners have produced pairs that produce the next winner. That's why you have these. See? Back pair, split pair, front pair. Right? This is miss. Okay? Miss here. See? Front miss. Right there. Right? Well, when you isolate the doubles like that, guess what? Now the hit and miss column is referring to these numbers, the isolated doubles. So when you see back, see you see front, back, split, back, back, win, win, win. It means the past three winners, double winners, produced the pair that created the next winner. Right. For example, these three, 188, 889, 002, produced the pair that created the 599. That's why it says back pair. See? Back pair is the 9 here, 99. And I don't want you to see this and say, oh, there's no 99 here. I talked to you about this in the past. Our proprietary algorithm creates the double. Okay, the way we have the algorithm set up, it'll create the double 9 here. That's why it shows you it's a B back double. Here, 188, you already have the 88, so here's back. Shows you the back. Your concern is this column right there. What you're looking for right now is misses, right? As many misses as you could get here that could produce a high probability that a front, a back, or split pair will win, meaning one of these, the pairs from one of these winners is going to produce the next winner. Like, look at this. Arkansas, right? Look at this. Miss, miss, miss. There's like 3, 4, 5 misses. This is extremely, extremely high probability. The next winning double is going to be created from the past three winners. The pairs from the past three winners are going to create that. Okay? So let us do this. And look at this. Look at the 8-pair sum. 3, 3, 3. Could probably reduce that as well. Let's do this. Let's work. Take this into a real example and go to AR, Arkansas. Okay, oh, we're in Arkansas. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to utilize the combined winners section with a quick pick. Okay, okay, go here. I'm going to click this once. Now, when you utilize the combined winners to isolate these patterns, any patterns here, okay, it's going to change these pairs, right? We want to change from these default, right? Let me change this to low, high numbers. We want to change from level 1 default, right, pairs. We want to change them to our isolated pairs. These pairs, we're working with the double, so we're isolating it, right? Because look at all these misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is extremely high probability. The next winner will be one of the pairs from these past three winners, three past winners. So let's go ahead and change those pairs from level 1 default level. Okay, it's very simple. Just pick that. 557, 022, 779 is right there. Apply. You went down to 110 numbers, okay? Total box numbers are 220. You have 110, which are mixed numbers and doubles and triples. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate the doubles. That's what we're concentrating on. So now we're going from 110 numbers to 45 numbers, right? Now, we can reduce this even more. We could look at the hit and miss chart here. Right there, you've got 2 hits right there, okay? If you think that there's going to be a miss that's coming next, okay? And look, high, high, high is way back here. If you think high, high, high can hit next, look, but you have another high, high, high. So that creates a low probability that high, high will hit next. And where's a low, low, low? Where's low, low, low? Way back here. Okay, I can look at it from here. Look. Here. High, 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 low, low, low. For this, okay, it's high, high, low, 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 high, high. So I'm thinking low, high, high, or low, low, high. So we can reduce that from here. Take out low, 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 high, high, high. We just take it down to 25 numbers. You're not going to stop there. Because if you believe that this is a miss, right, that's coming next, and you think it's going to be starting with a low digit, then what's missing here? Low digits are from 0 to 4. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to be a low, or it's not going to be a miss. It's going to be another hit. See, that's how you can determine if it's going to be a miss or hit also. Look, you got all the numbers here. You got all the low numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0. You're missing 0. So if it's going to be a miss, it's going to be 0. But if 0 was there, then you know that it's probably going to be a high number coming out again, or it's going to be a hit, another hit. Okay? So we're going to assume that there's a high probability that a miss could come out. Because if we look at the past, actually, look at all these hits. So this state produces a lot of hits, so we could have a hit. But for this example, let's say it's going to be a miss. A miss, the only low digit that's missing is a 0. So you could go something like this. Remove everything from here, except leave the 0 on. And there you go. You have 8 numbers left, like that, okay? And these are the 8 double numbers. Now, the next thing you're going to do is see if you can reduce it even more. Looking at the other patterns, okay? Here, look. 3, 3, 3. You could reduce the one that starts with a 3, the 8 pair sum, 64 pair sum, 3 on the right, which is the black 3, right there on the right. Leaves you 3 numbers left, 3 numbers. So if actually a miss hits next, high probability will be with a low number, okay? If miss comes out, high probability with the low number, it's going to be 0. 0, and if it's a double, it's going to be one of these 3 numbers right there, here. And if you want to try to reduce these even more, you can utilize the L1 pair default, L1 default pairs, okay? You should already know what that is. I'm going to turn off the flashing, and I'm going to go like this, see if there's any flashing numbers here. See, there's no flashing numbers here. So it's not confirming that there's a high probability winner in here because of this, look, the default level 1 here. See, if it doesn't show purple there, then it could say this is going to be a miss right there, a 4 miss right there. That's what it could be saying right there. And this could confirm also maybe there's going to come out a hit next. And if it's a hit next, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is up to you to reduce these numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. We're still low. We're still at 9 numbers. It's freaking awesome. So why don't we just bring back 0? We're at 12 numbers. So we don't even have to worry about here the hit and miss chart right there, because we just removed the 3. Look, removed 8 pair sums, 3 on this side. It left us with here 12 numbers right there, 12 doubles right there. And then let's utilize the hit and win right there. Now we've got the purple numbers. Now it's showing you high probability right there. I'd start with the split, the front, the back. It looks like the split has all the numbers in it. Or the front. Looks like the front has all the numbers. That includes in the back and the split. But if it didn't, all you have to do is this. Okay, just grab the numbers. Okay, like this. All right. Grab the numbers with the purple if that's the only numbers you're going to play. All right, like that. Go to front, like that, front, and then go to the back, pick them like that. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to remove the duplicate numbers, like that. I'm about to show you something even more awesome, but anyway, hold on. Go to my numbers like that, enter that, and you have 7 numbers left. And the most awesome things, I have to tell you something about the filters when you reduce these numbers, okay? When you isolate this pattern and you are only working on this level here, or this isolated pattern level here, right? And you utilize these patterns to reduce the numbers, right? You will never have to change these numbers at all. Okay? You never have to change these numbers because you're only working on these numbers. These patterns do not change until another double hits. So common sense, these patterns, you only change them with these numbers when another double hits. Okay? However, okay, if you start utilizing, if you go back here, right, if you work with doubles and you go back here and you start looking at this default level 1, which works with every single draw, or you start working with night, evening, day, morning patterns with the doubles, you have to do that every time because the numbers change all the time after each draw. Okay? So you have to change that all the time. Okay? And if you utilize, okay, here, if you utilize the hit and win, right? If you utilize this hit and win right here feature, okay, you have to, and it turns them into purple numbers. You have to come back after every draw and you have to see which purple numbers, new purple numbers there are. Why? Because common sense says that if level 1 default works on this level 1 that changes every single draw, that means the purple numbers will change every draw. Now, why can level 1 default catch a double even when you have a double isolated and you're not working on the default level 1 where these pairs work? Default level 1 pairs, these work, okay, operate on. Why can you still catch a double by utilizing this? Okay, because I'm going to show you why. Because if a double wins here, okay, if a double wins here, look, on level 1, if a double wins here on level 1, okay, and it winds up to be front split or back pair, front split or back pair, automatically it's going to appear here. The double is going to appear right here. That means you've got your winner, your double winner here. So if it already appeared on level 1 as a front or split back pair, okay, it's the winner, the double winner is going to be colored here also purple. Okay, makes sense. Okay, now I want to show you one more thing before I go to email alerts, address that, because this is so important. A lot of you like playing mixed numbers, okay? Well, let me show you something. You can also do that with, you could isolate any pattern, okay? Hold on a second, let me get to this here. Here, looking at the a pair sum and 8 pair sum, you can isolate any pattern that could be overdue here. Like let's say, for example, let's see what's overdue here. You got 11, 7, 8. You know 8, 9, and 10 hit the most. 8, 9, and 10 just hit. But what 10, 1, 1, 9, 2, 9, 2, 1, 8, 2, 2? How about 9, 1, 2? 9, 1, 2 is overdue. Okay, so let's say 9, 1, 2. Say you determine that 9, 1, 2 could hit any draw now. So isolate 9, 1, 2, okay? And we're going to use a combined winners with that as well. Okay, 9, 1, 2. Okay, so here 9, 1, 2, like that. The reason why we're doing this is we're trying to get these, the past 3 winners, so we can utilize them with the combined winners to produce new pairs, to modify these pairs right here to get new numbers down here. And then we could use 1L pairs to match them for color coding them. So here, now we have 9, 1, 2 isolated. So see, hit miss now is referring to this pattern, 9, 1, 2. Look at this. Look at this. Win, win, miss. Win, 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 miss. Win, 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 miss, miss, win, 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 win. See that? See that? So if you also try to look for a pattern that's overdue and has a miss, even 2 misses, look at this. After these 2 misses, you got a win, a win, a win, a win. What does that say? That says when this 9-1 comes out, guess what? These past patterns, past winners, 3, are going to produce the pair that's going to create the next winner. So you're down to 80 numbers. From 220 numbers, you're down to 80 numbers with doubles and triples and mixed numbers. Now look, a double already came out, 4, 4, 6. Could be a low probability that another double hit that soon. It could hit, but look how many spaces there are between these doubles. So I'll say no, low probability another double hit. Could, but low probability. So what I would do, I would remove the doubles. And I'm going to take out the triple as well. Okay, take out, oh, sorry, his singles. We're going to isolate right there. Wow, look at that. You're down to 40 numbers, okay? 40 numbers. Here's your pairs that you're working on now. Okay, now we can reduce these even further. Now remember, if you stay on this isolated page here, you never have to change the numbers that you're working with, okay, that you're playing with. Only until what? Until this pattern hits again, 912, because it adds another winner here. So these three past winners change, which means the pairs change, which means these numbers change, okay? So here, what can we reduce out of this thing here? All right, look at here. Low, low here. Low, low already hit. Low, low hit there. High, high is overdue. So let's say if we take out low, low. I take out low, low there. And oh, don't forget something. Don't forget something I really missed here. Do you see what I missed here? I missed the isolate, what I'm working on as well. So here, isolate the 1, 2, 9, 1, 2. 64 pair sum. 64 pair sum. We're going to isolate the 9, 1, 2 because that is what we're concentrating on. That's what we're isolated everything on. 9, 1, 2. Now you only have 6 numbers. Okay, 6 numbers. All right, 6 numbers out of 220 numbers. Okay, so can we reduce anything else? You can reduce if you want. I want to stay on this page so I don't have to change my numbers all the time. Now, I can now utilize 1L default pairs to highlight this to see which one has a high probability of winning next. If 1L pair produce the next winner as well. Here, you got 3, 4, 4 is highlighted as a high probability with back pair. You have split 3, 4, 4. And here, now front pair goes 3, 4, 7, 3, 4, 8, 3, 4, 9, 4, 5, 6. So we have now here with 9, 1, 2 isolated, right? If it's the next winner, right, we have these 6 numbers, and these are the highlighted ones. Okay, you could reduce these even more if you want. Let's see. If we get a hit, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the low numbers. And these are low numbers starting with low numbers, so that's a good sign. So 6 numbers and less. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers to play. Right there that are purple. Now remember, when you're playing with this, the low L1 default pairs, okay, you have to change these colors all the time after every draw, okay? If you stay on this level here, okay, and you reduce the numbers from these patterns, you never have to change your numbers unless the next winner hits with this pattern here, 9, 1, 2. But if you start going to the default level, right, and you start utilizing that, okay, like default level, let me just show you again the default level, the one that is not isolating a pattern here. I got some lag time. My internet's slow today. Here, okay. So here is default level 1. Okay. So if you start going through these and you start seeing patterns on here and you mix it, right? You mix it with the pattern you just isolated, 9, 1, 2. Out of every draw, after every draw, you got to come back here and you got to redo your numbers. So the best thing is keep your numbers isolated with those patterns to reduce them, and you'll be playing with less numbers. Like I showed you, with the mixed numbers, you'll be playing with only 6 numbers. That allows you to absorb many, many draws, okay? Let's see, if you're playing in a certain website, 6 numbers, 25 equals $1.50. So $37.50 divide $1.50 gives you how many draws? Wow! 25 draws to hit the pattern 9, 1, 2. And you have a high probability of winning, okay? Remember, you saw less numbers to play. This is huge! Huge! And you'll still make a profit. And if you're doing with doubles, you'll play with even less numbers and bigger prizes, all right? Okay. Last thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about the email alerts. A lot of people have been pushing me to get these email alerts out. I'm going to tell them this. Okay, I could get the email alerts out for you right now, but it's going to be worthless. it's going to be worthless. Only thing it'll contain right now is going to show you what you will know already. And it's not going to help you win anything. Okay? It's the only thing I could create for you right now is going to be tell you which states have, overdue doubles. That's worthless. What I'm trying to work on now, and I need more time for testing, is I need to enter conditions within the code. Okay? Conditions means that the code is looking for certain setups. Okay? We're looking for certain setups. For example, 6 draws, no doubles. That's the first one right there. 6 draws, no doubles, easy. Okay? That's what I can produce for you now, but it'll be worthless. I'm trying to get you something that's going to be very valuable to you and get you a lot of wins on very few numbers, right? Like you get numbers in your email, it's going to be only 7 numbers. And then only like 3 of them are going to be colored purple. This is what I'm working on. So I need time to test this. So, for example, 6 draws, no doubles. Then 2 or more double pairs missed. Okay, for example, this. Okay, this is another condition. Looking for something like this. 2 or more of these misses and a hit and miss, right? Then I'm looking for combined winners, quick pick, 3 pairs, 3 pass double pairs, combined winners. So implement the combined winners, right? Like I showed you to reduce the numbers even more. Color code them purple, right? We're going to color code them by utilizing L1 pairs, okay? And then 2 or more 8-pair sums, 1, 2, 3 digits, meaning this. If we see something like this, it sees something like this, 2 or more, okay? It'll remove 3 for you, okay? And I want to see if I need testing to produce even more conditions if I need. So when you get those emails, you could have like 1 number to play or 2 numbers to play, okay? And it'll be color-coded purple, okay? And it'll be huge, okay? So if you could give me patience for that. It's not going to be done in June. I think it should be done in July. I will try to get it out by the end of July, but don't hold me to that. But I will try to get something out to you by July. I just want to make sure it's something good. All right? I wish you the best.